Hello everyone, my name is Pulkit. Guys, welcome to my course. This is the second video of my course. In this video, I'll be talking about the setup of the Angular project. So, just before starting the setup, I would like to tell you that this is the the current stable version is 9.1. Earlier it was 8, now it's 9.1. So we'll be talking specifically to 9.1. And another thing that I would like to tell you that after the from the Angular 2, right, most of the things are similar, but before Angular 2 many things are a bit different, structurally bit different. So the kind of structure, the component concepts and all, right, the structure that we have, that has been changed after the Angular version 2. So after 2, 3, 4 and then subsequently we are at 9.1, right? So just wanted to tell you about this, that a major significant changes that has come for in the Angular framework that had come at version 2. Okay, so now moving to our main topic, setting up the local environment and workspace. Okay, so guys, first we talk about the prerequisite. As this Angular framework will be using the JavaScript, HTML and CSS, right? So these three will be extensively used in this Angular framework. So if you don't have the fair idea about any of these three, I want you to just revise it or just look at it and then come to create this Angular framework, because this is something that you must have a prerequisite. You should know this thing. Moving forward, node.js. So guys, you have to install the node.js and node.js installer. So when you are installing the node.js, by actually what the thing is, there is a npm that package manager, right? So this npm stands for the node package manager, that will be used uh, for the command line interface. So this is something that is needed. So when you are installing this node.js, so in middle of the installation you have to check the checkbox of the npm. You have to check the npm package manager. So that is something, that is the only thing that we needed to be installed from the node.js, right? We don't need to install everything of node.js, just only the npm package manager. Just make sure while installing that. Moving forward, step 1. Okay, npm install -g @angular CLI. Okay, npm stands for node package manager. It is installing the Angular CLI, right? -g means it is installing it globally, right? Angular CLI. So it is installing the Angular CLI globally. Moving forward, step 2, create a workspace and initial application. First point, to create a new workspace and initial starter app. Okay, so first thing is the ng new my app, right? So ng new, so this is a syntax to create the project. So my app would be the project name of my application, right? So this is the project name. Then step 3, run the application. For running, we will be having the ng serve. Okay, so for running the application, you have to go to inside the application, and you can do so by using the cd then project name, and then you have to use the ng serve. If you simply run the ng serve, it will, you know, start the server to deploy your application. Dash open means you can use the dash open, or you can use the dash o, or you can use the dash o. That means you are telling the Angular to build your application, right? Deploy that, build your application and then open it in the browser. So if you write this, it will automatically open the browser and will display your application, will execute your application. If you simply write the ng serve, it will simply execute application. You have to manually open the browser to see your application. Okay. So next thing is okay, there are some other things also. Okay, so they are mentioned here. So this is ng generate component, right? ng generate component. So basically, when you earlier when we write the ng new, right, ng new, then pack, then the project name. So under the project name there can be different components, right? So this command is basically used to generate the components, right? So component 1, component 2, component 3. So you can generate the n number of components inside these inside the project. So this is the command line commands, right, that you can use to create your application, to create your components or your project. But it's not mandatory that this is the only way you can do so. You can manually create the folder and you can write manually, write the code of the component. So you can manually create component also. It's not a compulsion to use this commands. Okay, so guys, I guess this is it for this video. This will be more clearer in my next video, in which I'll be showing you all the structure of the Angular application, right? The complete structure of the Angular application, how the project, what the project name is, how the project name is created, how the components are being displayed, and all other different files. So each and every file will be explained briefly in my next video. So don't miss it. This is something very important. So see you in the next video.